side.
Oh my goodness, guys. Welcome to the episode, but I logged on here just about 2 seconds ago, and I noticed that up in the top of the screen, there's a boss health bar. I don't know what that's about. It says King Slime, so we need to go check that out. Really badly. I want to get a different sword though than that one. There's a boss somewhere around here. Let's get a diamond sword here. Do I have sticks anywhere? Here we do. Just enough. I'll show you what those noises are in just a second here after I go check out that craziness that I think it's a slime, a king slime, so I think it might have something to do with that little puddle we put out front. That'd be kind of crazy if that thing spawned in there, but I've seen stranger things happen in this game. But oh my goodness, oh my goodness! Oh, that is a big slime. Oh, you, sir, you have my props. You are indeed the king slime. Oh my goodness. This requires a picture. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm going to get to morph into that? Oh, this is going to be fantastic. Let's take a picture with him. Oh, you are a fantastic creature. I hope you realize this before I have to take you out, but unfortunately that's what I'm gonna have to do. How do you even fit in there? How did you spawn? That is what I want to know. Am I even hurting him? I don't know if I'm close enough. Oh, I'm hurting him. Oh, I got him. Wow, that was surprisingly easy. That was really surprisingly easy. Oh, God! These things! Every episode, man. Every episode. Without fail. Oh my goodness. What did he drop? A king slime hatchet. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that does. It's an axe of some sort. Let's I want to test it. I need to test it. Where's a tree? Tree that can be chopped. This guy. No. Let's go a little bit. Let's get this one. Oh my goodness. This is a good axe. How much durability does it have? I need to F3H. There we go. How much durability does this guy have? I can't tell. Oh, let's put him in our Tinker's Construct thing. Oh, I fell down here. That's okay. But anyways, yeah, that was kind of crazy. King Slime. You'll notice that the farm setup that I had last episode, it's gone. I ended up moving it. I still have the power lines leading down here because I think that what I want to do today is set up a little bit of a wheat farm deal down here, and this seems like a decent place to do that. But before I do that, I want to show you how I ended up setting up the cow farm. I ended up moving it inside for a couple different reasons. One, because it's closer to the power. I thought maybe that might be a little bit better. I don't know if it loses power over distance, the conduits, or not. That's something I haven't researched a whole lot. Oh man, my sound's a little bit loud there. Alright, that should be a little bit better. That king slime, though, that is the... Oh, we need to... Oh, did I not get him? Oh, this is sad. Oh, wait, is he under... No, he's not under there. Do I have another slime somewhere that he would be under? Come on, please, 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 please. Oh, this is sad news. No slime? Are you under here somewhere? No. Oh. I'm really sad that I can't be a king slime. That would have been fantastic. No. How big are you? Are you a big slime, or are you just a regular? Yeah, he's just regular. He ain't no king slime. Look at those headphones on him, though. That's pretty cool. All right, let's change back to our normal selves here. As normal as I can get, anyways. But yeah, so we got our portal set up here, which is actually the reason I came on. I came on to get a screenshot from the last episode, because that still has not been uploaded yet. So I guess I'll just take the screenshot real quick since I'm right here. Let's grab that screenshot. We've got Cloud back, which is awesome. I think I Told you about that last episode. Let's that's a good photo right there. There we go. Today is just we just take pictures apparently. All right, now on to what we're actually gonna do. I want to show you the cow farm real quick. Actually, let's I want to draw it out a little bit more, so you have to wait to see it because it's pretty cool. Let's throw this hatchet in here. What's your durability? Oh my goodness, 2500, mining speed 14. Oh man, 3 modifiers. Oh man, guys. Oh, this is fantastic. This is absolutely the best thing that I could have gotten, I think. Oh my gosh. Alright, what all do we want to put on this guy? Some more haste for sure. Holy smokes. This is insanity. This axe is insanity. Never have I imagined that I would possess such a fantastic axe. Oh man. This is incredible. I'm very happy. Alright. Mining speed of 22. Holy smokes. Alright, I think that's used up all our modifiers. Let's get a block of diamond, or a diamond and a block of gold to get one more modifier going here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I've got some gold in there actually, but I'll just use this. It's no matter. Let's grab... Oh, I really need an emerald is what I need. I'll add the modifier to it, but I'll wait until I get an emerald for whatever else I might decide to do. Why did I put that in there? I don't know. We've got one more modifier going now. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to leave it named as the King Slime Hatchet because that's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing title to possess. Oh man. That is incredible. Alright. I'm very happy with that. Alright, so let's go check out the cow thing actually for real now. Oh my goodness, I got so many levels out of that thing. Alright, so anyways, this is the cow setup I made. I ran power lines. Actually, I'll just break this real quick to show you if I can. I ran power lines from that area back here with all our steam dynamos and stuff. I ran it. Actually, I'll turn bat mode and follow the circuit. Oh, I'm out of coal. Dang it. I need to find a way to automate that as well, because that's a problem. I ran it around our Tinker's construct room, and it starts getting difficult here to move because I used fans. But this is the area where we come up, and it leads into this leadstone energy cell, which leads power through some covered areas into the breeder up here, which works as it is supposed to, and I use these fans from open blocks, which keep these cows firmly pressed against this back wall. As you see, it just blew me. So that's what it does, and it blows the little guys down here because they can fit. Let me turn my sound down just for a second while we're over here. I probably shouldn't have made it so close to my chest room, but yeah. And the grinder just sits here and waits until they grow up, and then it kills them. So it's pretty efficient. Actually, I haven't checked how much steak is in there, and since I was on last, a decent amount, because I haven't been in this area for a little bit of time. So I'm very, very happy with that turnout. I've got two stacks of steak on me just right now, so it's working just as I had hoped. So that's that. Now I'm going to get some stuff together, and we can begin work on automating our wheat gathering. So I'll be right back when I'm prepared for work. Alright guys, we are back, and I went into a creative world and designed myself a little bit of a farm setup so we can start automating our wheat collection, because as you can see, we are just completely out of wheat at the moment. So that's not good. We want to prevent that from happening. Also, I wanted to show you that I added auto repair 2 to the King Slime hatchet because I think that I've got pretty much all the haste I need on it. I mean, it's pretty fast. I went and I had to chop down some rubber wood trees to get some rubber to make these machines, which I'm going to show you very, very soon. And this thing's such a beast axe. That King Slime, you know, I'm really considering getting more of those little puddle things, setting those up around the area because that guy might be, it might be interesting to set up some sort of farm for them. In fact, what we could have done, what maybe would have been even better, is if we had safari netted him and set up a spawner system for him. Maybe that's what we'll do the next time we see one. I really hope we do. But anyways, I dug out a little bit of an area on the opposite of the cow farm here. This is where we're going to be setting up our wheat farm. Now, I'm just going to turn the sound down a little bit because, 1, the cows are annoying, and 2, it's raining. And I want to make sure you guys can hear me while I'm setting this all up so you guys know what I'm doing. But basically, what we're going to do is we're going to take our autonomous activator, and basically what this guy does is he continually clicks. It's hard for me to speak. So let's say we put that in front of him, and we put this on left click. It's going to break the block. It's going to click it until it breaks, like that. And similarly, if we put it on, ow, it punched me. I didn't know it did that. That's interesting. All right. I wonder if I put a sword in it, if it'll, oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. Maybe we can set up something with that eventually. Maybe that's how we'll do a mob farm of sorts. Ow, stop that. But anyways, this is how we're going to be doing our farm using this guy. That's how we're going to be placing the seeds. But what we need to do is get him placed. So this is where a glass wall is going to be. So the autonomous activator, we're going to place this here. What we're going to need to do is dig out a spot here. We're going to need to dig out these 8 spots here and replace these with dirt. Like so. Just like that. And we're going to dig out underneath this guy and put ourselves a water bucket. And that's going to keep the crops hydrated. So we might as well hoe this ground up. So basically what this guy's going to do is, let's come over to a crafting bench here. Let's grab these seeds. Now this is an interesting thing you can do. You can take these like these and make seed bags, and it plants them in a 3x3 area. So that's really good. We can throw these in here, and it's going to plant all of these at once in this 3x3 area right here. So so that works out pretty good. It wastes 1 seed because of it not having a it being on this block. I could place this guy like looking down, but I just figured that this way works out a little bit better for me. So the next part of our step is we're going to grab ourselves a fertilizer. Actually, let's do this last. We're going to grab ourselves a harvester. And basically what this guy does is he's gonna break the wheat for us. Now this guy needs to be powered. So what we're going to do is we're going to run a line from this energy cell right here over to there. So let's just dig this up for now. I'll replace these with covers and stuff to make this place look a little bit prettier once I get all this hooked up. But for right now, this is what we need to set up. Where do we need this guy to output to? Is that it? Yep, that's it. There we go. So it's outputting energy on this side now. So we're gonna run this guy. Let's go into bat form for this, just so we can get into this tight space here. We're gonna run this over here, and actually we might want to run that there as well. Yeah, this is fine. Well, you know what? Let's dig it out under here and take it like, I think it's, yeah, right there. That's where we want to put it. Let's fill in the rest of these spaces with stone so we don't get confused. All right, and these need to be the marble bricks. So we're going to run our wire across here to there and down and around to here. Let's break that so we can get out. And that's what's going to keep this guy powered up. See, it's getting power now. Slowly but surely. So that's going to be good. I'm going to need to set up a better source of power pretty soon here, because as it is right now, my machines are draining the coal and the steam engines very, very quickly. So I might need to set up some sort of better power generation. That'd be a good thing to do. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we actually need to get a chest real quick. That's what I forgot. Oh, just one short. Let's grab, hey, there we go, and make ourselves a chest here. And let's turn those into sticks for no reason really, other than to appeal to my ADD or whatever. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to place this chest right there. Let's get into human form again. So what this is going to do is it's going to harvest the wheat when it's grown and deposit it into this chest. So the next step is we want to make sure that this thing has a constant supply of seeds, and more accurately, we need it to have a constant supply of wheat seed bags. So I figured out a way to auto-craft, oh, this is energy pipes. Got some item ducts I made. Where did that go? Did I get it? I think I did. If I didn't, it's no big deal. I've got plenty. So we're gonna run this over here. Do I have a thing on me? No, I don't. Let's go grab our crescent hammer. You need crescent hammers in order to really function with thermal expansion and mine factory. Let's make sure that's not connected to there. And what I figured out is you can use this liquid crafter, which the main purpose of it is so that you can use, like let's say you've got a recipe that involves a water bucket in it. You can use, like, you can pump water into the liquid crafter instead of having to continuously put water buckets in. So that's what its main use is. But we're going to set it up so that it automatically crafts our seed bags. So what we actually need to do real quick is we need to grab one of these guys. Actually, grab both of them for right now, and we'll turn one of them into seeds. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up the recipe that we need to have for this guy. Like that. So it's going to make wheat seed bags automatically. Now, what I was having trouble figuring out is how we could pull the things out of here, but I figured out you can just pull them out the top. So all works like that. So that's that basic setup. What we do need to do is we need to put some pneumatic servos into these guys. So what that's going to allow us to do is configure it so that it pulls these things out automatically. And also we need to whitelist seeds for this guy so that it only pulls the seeds out of here. Because what we're going to want is we're going to want to bring our wheat that we gather and put it into the breeder. That's the whole point of this little setup here. So let's see how this is working. It seems like, well, I guess what I could do is I could bone meal this up real quick and give it a little bit of a test. So I can show you a little bit of what it's going to look like when it does. So that should harvest. There we go. See, it harvests, and now it's sending the seed into here, and it's just going to store it until it gets enough to make the wheat seed bag to redeposit. So let's grow some more until we get enough, so I can show you the wheat seed bag going back in there. But actually, first we're going to need to install a pneumatic servo into that guy and configure him to pull out the wheat seed bags and ignore redstone signals. So it should take one more seed. Eventually we'll get a stockpile of more seed bags than we can place, and that's That's gonna be good. All right, so it should pull this out. Actually, I forgot. We need to. This is an important part of the thing. We're gonna need to take a timer here from Project Red, and we're gonna put that right there, and we're gonna set it on. Let's just set it on 3 seconds, so it's not clicking too rapidly. Because this thing requires a redstone signal to make these things. What's your problem? Are you not? Why aren't you working for me? He should be pulling this out. What's the problem? Oh, what just happened? Oh, try that. You gonna pull it out now? Did I set this up wrong? Let's grab that real quick. Maybe I can pull it out of this side here. Item ducts. There we are. Alright. Set this up to whitelist this guy, and there. Let's see, are you going to pull that out now? No, you're not. Why are you not working? There's got to be some reason. I'm a little confused, to be honest. Alright, so it made that. It should be pulling it out and depositing it into here. And I don't know why it's not. It worked fine in creative. I'm gonna mess with that around one more time, and if it doesn't work, then I'll check out what I had in creative and see what the problem is. Install that guy. Let's just set it to ignore signals. Actually, that's probably gonna pull out the seeds from it. Whitelist. Alright guys, so just give me a sec to check up on this and see what I did differently here, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I figured out what the problem was. The problem was that this guy wasn't configured to accept the wheat bags from the top of his inventory. So that was a little stupid on my part, but I'm glad I got that sorted out pretty quick here. So we've got this whole setup complete. Now the next setup is not going to be functional quite yet. I might be able to demonstrate it, but we've got this fertilizer guy right here. And actually, what we're going to want to do probably is swap this out here and change it up to put the this here. That's gonna work out better for us. So let's take our fertilizer machine. This is another machine from Mine Factory, and we're gonna again. Let me just go like that. There we go. So it's facing this, and what this is going to do, it's going to grow these things really fast. But in order to use this guy, what we need to get is fertilizer. So this is going to be the next part of our project, is setting up an automation for this stuff, which is going to require sticks, bone meal, string, and wheat. So that's going to be a pretty complicated setup, I'd imagine. I'm going to need a spider farm and a skeleton farm of some sort. I probably won't get to that today, but that's something that you can look forward to me messing around with and trying to figure out. But now on to the next little section. As you can see, we've already got 4 wheat in there, so that's going to be useful for testing this out. It seems to be working out pretty well at the moment, but let's get some item ducts here. I don't want to connect, well, let's run this up here, and we're going to run this through the ceiling, I think. Let's go bat mode. That'll make it a little bit easier for us. Alright. So we need to go over 2 blocks. 2 blocks this way, and just run it straight along here. And actually, I think this is where we need to go down. Yep. Alright. So unfortunately, we're going to have to break this glass here, but that's not too big of a problem. We're going to hook up an item duct here, 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 and we're just going to run this all the way back towards that chest. right. Oop. And there we go. That's hooked up. So let's, we need to configure this. So what we need to do is swap that around to export mode, grab ourselves a pneumatic servo, and we want to whitelist this guy to make sure that only the wheat goes through here. So let me put that in there. So that's whitelisted, and there we go, like that. So that should start pulling out the wheat, as you can see. Now let's head over to the... These things are kind of slow, but that's not going to be too much of a problem, I don't think. Let's cover that up right there. All right. Let's head over here and let's wait and see if this manages to go into the breeder. Because that'd be sad if that doesn't work. I'm hoping it does. And like I said, it's slow traveling through these item ducts, but it'll get here eventually. And once we get a little bit of a stockpile going up, it shouldn't prove to be too much of an issue. All right, so it went into the breeder. It used it up pretty much immediately there, but it did spawn a baby cow, as you heard there with that little bit of fall noise. So that's that system pretty much set up. Let's actually grab a little bit of glass here and chisel this up to look. What is it? That's what we want. And actually, this is a good opportunity for us to test out a little bit of the carpenter's blocks. So let's grab some of these guys. And actually, you know, that's what I made the sticks for. I knew I would need them. Oh, I've got some carpenter's blocks already. What are these? What are their recipe? Recipe surrounded by sticks. All right. No problem. I have just enough. All right. How many does this make? I'm hoping it makes a few. Awesome. Just enough. All right. So we're going to make ourselves a carpenter's door. And I'm hoping that if I do this and... Ooh. That's nice. Yeah, that's cool. Now let's fill the rest of this up with these glass. This glass. There we go, like that. And we can enter in and out of here now, which is going to be a useful thing. We don't really need to enter in and out of the cow farm too much. But speaking of which, that's something I need to set up as well, is I need to figure out a way to pick out the XP that comes in here from these cows up there breeding. But that's going to be for a later date as well. How are you? You are going to grow up and you are going to die and provide me food. I hope you realize that. But this cow farm is working out very, very nicely. Let's go throw this into the furnace. As it is right now, I've been turning off this output so that I can get XP from the smelting, because if it just outputs into this chest without sitting in here without me grabbing it, it doesn't actually give me XP. So that's kind of a bummer, but that's the price you pay for automation, I suppose. I guess what I can do right now is show you a little bit of the trick I used for hiding up the wiring in this section. As it is right now, we need to let's grab a stone brick here and cover that up. We don't want any of that ugliness showing. Right. So we're going to take these, well, we only really need one basalt brick, and we're going to chop these up using a saw. I made myself a diamond saw because I've got more diamonds than anything else, really, and it's the best. And we're going to make ourselves some covers, some brick covers to be precise, and we're just going to throw them right on top of... No, not like that. That's going to cut off our power flow. Like that. So now you can't even see the wires. They're just hidden. They're hidden very nicely. I've been leaving this open at the moment so that I can get in there and collect the XP from the cows breeding. But yeah, so as it is right now, this is going to be a very slow wheat farm until I figure out a way to set up a fertilizer making system. But once I get that set up, it's going to be pretty amazing. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. We got this little system set up here. So now we've got our breeder getting wheat very slowly, admittedly, but it's still getting wheat. But I will see you all in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.
Bullseye.